Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your August 2024 general tarot reading. This is Sagittarius Yogini. I want to welcome you to my channel. And the reason the cards are laid out is, and this rarely happens to me, but I was starting a reading and it was like I was having a hard time kind of doing the reading for whatever reason. So since I'm doing these spontaneously, I don't have a teleprompter. I just decided to start over again. So the heart of the matter is the Knight of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. And some Aries sun signs will have, maybe most of you will have at least one inner planet in Taurus. Maybe you have Mars in Taurus, which I call the steamroller effect of the person who is super duper persistent, almost to the point of obsession. When you want something, you'll go after it. With that sun in Aries, that's really something that's kind of overwhelming. But the point is that this is like the work ethic. This is the workhorse energy, and they have a literal horse here. And why is a person doing this? Well, I mean, I think Aries has like inexhaustible energy. So some of you might be workaholics. You certainly are action holics because you are always doing something probably. I doubt a lot of you just sit and chill on the couch very much. Maybe some of you who have a lot of Taurus in you, that'd be something you would do. But when I look at the past position, we have the Justice card. The Justice card is connected to Libra, and it deals with fairness, but it can also deal with actual legal matters. So an example would be somebody who has just gotten a divorce and they're throwing themselves into their work. Or maybe it's that you have done an exemplary job on the job, like you've shown up on time, you're just like ready to go, you're always doing what you need to do, and something is still like you're still feeling like you're not getting your proper treatment, or more likely, I was thinking in terms, this is where I got confused the first time because it's hard to articulate this. Basically, something to do with maybe like if your employment, maybe you got your hours cut and then you have to seek out some kind of like arbitration, whatever that is, with human resources, whatever, to kind of negotiate with your management who is making these decisions. So something along the issue of fairness or legal matters that is connected to your work. But I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position, that you have done what you are supposed to do. So maybe it hasn't been fair. If this is your love life, this might be with a Taurus person, and whether this is the new person that has come into your life, or I don't know, because the World card is here. Yeah, I mean, it could be someone who's come into your life, and the Justice card could be a Libra individual in particular. Maybe they have Libra rising, prominent Libra. And if you have like a new person who's come into your life, the World card suggests that relationship, that past relationship that might be like a marriage, or maybe you're separated or whatever, that it probably is over. And the reason that this is important is that sometimes people go on again, off again. And even like with work matters, if you are in a situation where you feel like you needed to, file a claim, a report, a complaint, the way that I look at it, and I'm not saying that I'm right about this, but the way that I see it is, if I'm being treated unfairly in the workplace, I don't need to be in that workplace. Now, I might have to be for a little while because some people don't have any savings, or they need to find another job before they leave the current one. So I get that aspect, but I'm talking about in terms of wanting to be there. So, like, for instance, arbitration or anything where you bring in another party to try to remedy the issue, that implies that you want to continue to work there. And it's like, really, like, why? Besides the fact that it's a sure thing, it may be like bad vibes, to be there. So, anyway, it could be like realizing that something is truly over with. What crosses you is the Page of Swords, and this is a card that can sometimes be rather paranoid, or there's something, this person's kind of watching their back. Swords are about communication, so this can be that, or even when I say communication, it can even be the way that you're thinking about a situation. So reading too much into something may delay your ability to break away from it. If you are truly detached from a situation and you understand that something has ended, you don't need to kind of make a case for keeping it in your life. That's just a waste of time. And it's kind of like, I think a lot of times people do that because it's just force of habit. Like and that's why they stay in that job, because they feel like, what else is out there? They really don't see a lot for them. So that can be kind of problematic sometimes. And also with the Page of Swords, um, it's important to do your research. So, like, not just believe what somebody else tells you, even if it's like something legal. That it's not necessarily even getting a second opinion, although sometimes that might be called for too. But it's doing your own legwork, your own research, so that you can make the best decision for yourself. Like if you are going to leave your place of employment, that you make sure that because sometimes they might cut you off out of spite and not give you, like a courtesy. I don't know if it's like a extra week's pay or whatever. And if you do your research, you might find out that you're entitled to a lot more than you think. The outcome card is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a really great card. This is a card of apprenticeship. So for somebody who is in a job that feels like a dead end, maybe you've tried to do it the traditional way of just showing up on time and working hard, and it doesn't seem to be getting anywhere. The Eight of Pentacles can be like, oh, I'm going to get this kind of training, this kind of certification, or this, so that I can maybe, a lot of Aries people, it is an issue about calling your own shots. You're a cardinal sign. You really do tend to favor working for yourself. But on the off chance that you find yourself working for somebody else, it's sort of easy to get sucked into this paradigm that you have to just like go this certain route. And in fact, you might be like, no, I'm actually going to get this certification to be qualified to do, whatever this thing is. And then I'm going to, open my own practice or whatever. It's funny because I said practice because I was thinking in terms of a healer, and I didn't know why, because I was thinking about like, what kind of transits is Aries experiencing. But really, you have Chiron transiting your sign. So I could see that influence helping some people to become healers. And the Eight of Pentacles too is like, if you're still on the job, it's like you're going to do what you need to do. You're not going to slack off. You're going to continue to be like the Knight of Pentacles, continue to do a good job. And that is how you truly get ahead. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that that resonated. If you would like a tarot scope where I look at both your natal chart and do a tarot reading for your current now reality, you can click on the link below. Oh, well, actually, I don't know if you can. It depends, because I'm just starting this channel, so I think it's going to take a little time where I get clickable links. But if you for some reason can't link to it and you want a reading, you can always contact me at metaphysicalmidwife@gmail.com. Have a great month. Take care. Bye.